How did they even get that up there?
I like to think they just chaos dunked the
But what
corpse
is this
up
book
there.
actually called?
The Book of Curses.
No. What's it actually called?
But,
Next World.
yeah. So we're gonna look at this
I'm
book.
gonna examine that real quick.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in? Writing of the Next World.
Yep.
Alright.
Clearly the Book of Curses. We're gonna take this key.
Again, this is not a very secure. So they take the key to open the book? You don't even use the key on the book.
I think you just take the key out and then the
Alright.
book opens.
Sure, what a weird... Masks. Yeah. Evil will awaken, aka One Crimson Head.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We'll take him down, no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to think they just like chaos dunked the corpse up into that. I don't know how they closed it after, but
Boy, this game's making all kinds of sounds, huh?
yeah. It's certainly a game of sounds. Maybe we're just in the sound museum. Do you remember
No.
Magic School Bus?
No. I know what Magic School Bus is, don't act like I don't. I just don't know what the Sound Museum is.
There's an episode where they get like trapped in this haunted house or haunted
Quote unquote.
house, and then it's like, oh, this is the sound museum. The person who owned it was very eccentric and collected
And not of sound mind or body, because what kind of lunatic does that?
she collected things relating to sound.
Sure.
That was my favorite episode growing up, though, despite it kind of scaring the crap out of me.
It's a room just filled with old biodegradable sunship bags.
If only.
Do you remember those, right?
Oh, yeah.
How loud they were? So I had heard that they got discontinued because people complained that the noise was too loud. And like, yeah, those bags were really loud, but I thought like, well, that's stupid because they're biodegradable. You should have stuck with them anyways. Until I found out that those bags could make noise in excess of 95 decibels.
Jesus.
Which is like a plane taking off. So, yeah,
That's
maybe
impressive.
it was okay to take those off the shelf. We got new bags anyways, and they make less noise.
So we're in the
Spencer Mansion.
dog hallway, as I like to call it.
No dogs.
No dogs yet.
No dogs allowed.
In the original Resi one, they would have just jumped through the window, but this game likes throwing curveballs.
Well, I think it knows that most people who were playing this game at the time were familiar enough with the original.
True. There's a lot of neat little things they added in this game, and hello. So, just gonna step out here for a moment.
Are you going to turn into a sandwich?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
That's coming.
I honestly don't know that much about this game. Like, I've never played it, really. Oh, it's a bag of Kenneth. Earth Basher is what it says. Actually, would you go ahead and examine that for me real quick?
I'm just gonna go inside because if I stay out here, a dog's gonna come at me.
Okay. It's a bag full of Kenneth fertilizer.
We found the rest of Kenneth.
Oh, go ahead and examine that bag for me.
So it's a chemical to use on plants.
Okay. Fertilizer is what normal people call it. Earth Basher. For flower and grasses, Earth Basher. Basher.
Of course it is.
Zoom in.
Oh, sorry. Zoom in. We're not gonna.
Yeah, I can't make heads or tails out of
That's
that.
basically Simlish.
I saw Basher, and I'm happy with that.
Well, I'm happy that you're happy.
I'm not happy.
You should be.
I should be a lot of things. Happy is pretty low on that list. What a dirty tub. What is this? A Silent Hill game?
Let's stick our hand in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
See, now if I was Jill, what I would have done is shot a hole in the bathtub for no fucking reason.
Yeah, we've already established that there's zombies here. Jump scare!
Ah.
Oh man, I have been in there way too long.
This is what happens if you stay in the bathtub too long, kids. You get all pruny. Come on. Come on.
Go drive on him.
This one hit is all it took, huh?
Yep.
She's been,
It was in the
she's
bathtub.
been working her legs out. You could have just thrown up in the bathtub. Now you got to reach in the toilet to get your wallet. What are you doing?
Jill's a proper lady. Gotta go to the toilet. I mean,
Yeah, go to the toilet.
considering there's already a rotted corpse on the ground, I'd have no qualms with just upchucking on the floor, but...
Yeah, I would have just
You do you,
thrown up
Jill.
right on the zombie. Or into the bathtub. It was already filthy, and that toilet looked pretty clean.
So, we're not gonna go in there just
Patterned
yet.
wallpaper freaks me out. It's weird.
I'm not a fan.
That's like a really old-fashioned thing I don't think people really do anymore. At least not intricate designs like this. I think it's because I read The Yellow Wallpaper by Elizabeth Perkins when I was in high school, and it kind of freaked me out. So that woman going crazy in a room full of yellow wallpaper.
Yeah,
You probably read that.
I don't think I have.
I'm almost certain that you must have. You took more English courses in high school than the average person, right?
No, I took the required amount.
Yeah.
It was when we got to college that I took a bit more English in writing.
Jesus, how many bullets does this thing take?
That many. I think so.
All right.
There should be a pool of blood.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay.
We good. So,
I mean, I took all of the English courses in high school and as many as I could in college, but I'm surprised if you wouldn't have never read The Yellow Wallpaper. It's a very famous short story.
I may have read it, I just might have forgotten too. I forget a lot of things, yet I remember the most
Like, the
mundane.
synopsis that I gave is basically exactly the whole story, so...
She just goes mad from the wallpaper?
Yes.
Well, yellow walls do have a kind of adverse effect on people.
Yellow is color of anxiety.
So, just gonna store some of this stuff. We're not gonna need it for a while.
Charming.
Excuse me. And I'm gonna drop the knife too, because
Drop the knife!
the knife is pretty
Drop the
useful.
knife!
I dropped the knife.
Don't shoot.
Don't tase me, bro.
Fuel canteen, alright. We got a lighter yet?
Wait. Okay, I have to fill it.
Do we got a lighter yet?
We'll get the lighter soon. But I really gotta get it, because I just killed that zombie, and now it's just like,
He's gonna come back any moment now.
the clock's a ticking. But we'll get the lighter soon.
Can't you just, like, douse him in kerosene and push him into a candle?
I wish.
There's a lot of open flames in this place. You could probably just either burn it all to the ground or use the candles.
Yeah, but adventure games. This is kind
This
of...
place is old as shit. No one would question if it just burned to the ground. Ooh, I hear a friend.
Ah, yes. A friendly friend. Oh, wait. I think I was supposed to go the other way.
God.
Yep, we don't have to be here yet.
Okay.
I have to go face the friend.
Careful, that door's gonna break. That's stupid game design.
That's the thing is, though, I went through that door, like, quite a few times. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, can't touch me.
No!
Here's the other problem I have with Resident Evil games. All right, let me tell you about this. Can't move and shoot.
I think he's fine. Yeah.
I know
When
that they
did they-
kind of refuse to change it because they feel it's a stylistic choice, but I really hate that a lot.
When did they make it so you could move while shooting?
Did they have that in Resident Evil 7?
I think they
I
did.
feel like you could move in Resident Evil 7.
It just makes a lot more sense that the first-person view game would have that.
Yeah, but like, how different is first person from third person over the shoulder? Like Resident Evil 4.
True.
That's not that different, really. Plus, if anyone could move and shoot, it should have been Leon. Rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy. I don't know. It's like a stylistic choice, and it's not one that I really like very much.
I missed the office. It's somewhere. I kind of get thrown off by the layout of this building. I think...
So, do you think that there's always zombie dogs roaming the forest? That had to be a new development, right?
I'm not sure when, but I'd like to think at some point it was.
Hello? Who's
I
there?
don't think I should have gone through that door.
Probably not. You're probably right. Oh,
He's
so
still
he
there.
was just sort of telekinetically pushing on the door.
Bang.
Okay, so that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because you're going to come back and he's going to be just fine.
Hopefully I finished him there.
I doubt it. The other
Sounded pretty squishy. So I found out, apparently in Resident Evil 2, the original version, I don't want to pick that up
Will you
yet,
take the fascist dog whistle?
because,
Would you like to signal to white supremacists that you're one of them? Don't do that. That's a bad thing.
is that a thing?
Dog whistle? Yeah, it's a term that's like, when you say a certain thing, it has just enough deniability that the media can't, like, call you out on it, but everyone who's in your targeted audience knows what you really mean.
Oh.
So be like, we don't want bad people coming into this country, which is why the U.S. is going to build a wall. Like, no, what you mean is brown people.
Yeah, I get
It's called dog whistling, is when you're saying one thing, but you're really meaning something else.
Ugh,
And you kind of have to be in the know.
what a shitty thing.
Yeah.
Well, now I can burn these guys at least. Not take...
Hey, thanks for adding to my trophy score.
No problem.
Did you just... Oh, I thought... For some reason, it was like drinking the kerosene.
Oh,
Use.
I stood a little too close to the fire.
We're going to have to come back to this area a lot.
Oh, yeah. 'cause
Also,
the storeroom
boy,
is there.
those zombies burn up quick, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You know how long it takes to incinerate a body? Like,
guess-
even in a crematorium, it takes like 3 or 4 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah, they don't burn up quick. We're a lot of water.
I've learned quite a few times that the human body is just amazingly resilient.
Oh, this is nice.
It's nice and cozy. But now we're gonna take this,
And throw it in the fucking fire.
put it up there, and
There's a map of the mansion tooth. Tooth.
and that's how we get the second
You
part.
got
of
the map of the mansion tooth. Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, just,
You burn it into the wood?
and then I guess Jill just writes it down after.
Or she's just carrying this wood block around with her.
Just gonna mix some more herbs real quick.
I want to know what these herbs are actually... Like what plants these are. Cocaine.
Pardon?
Cocaine.
Ah, yes. That's why it's a powder.
Yeah. Because it's green. That's actually matcha.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a green powder.
Huh, man, that stuff's more, can't combine. Oh well. We're done in this room.
That was my favorite room so far. It was nice and cozy.
I'm sure we'll find another cozy spot eventually.
Fucking doubt it.
And if not, well, I guess I'll just get Jill to put up a bunch of fairy lights everywhere.
There you go. And tea lights.
Yeah,
Tea candles, I should say.
and our cozy places on Reddit has just collectively creamed themselves.
Check out this spooky ass door. It's like you're playing home.
Gee, I wonder
You know
who
what we should
ins-
play?
What?
Gone Home.
Oh yeah,
I love that game.
Not a lot of people do. Like, I've heard a lot of people talk negatively about that game, but
I mean,
really
a lot of people
liked
don't
it.
like the walking sims, which that one is more of a puzzle game than it is a walking sim. I like that game. That game, I had an emotional response to that game in a way that I don't usually about video games.
I see what you mean.
I had an emotional response to Hyper Light Drifter too.
Well, that game is just like, that game's got a lot of heavy moments.
Yeah.
So, just trying to remember. Oh, I was gonna drop off some stuff in that storeroom. We're going back. Oh, I can feel the recording curse already. I'm forgetting stuff left and right.
This is still technically a speed run.
Yeah,
Because we are still taking less time than the world record speed run. So until we run past that number, we're still technically en route for the fastest time ever.
Oh, right. I need to get the dog whistle.
Will you take the fascist dog whistle?
I'm just gonna go
Drop off some of these herbs.
drop off some
What
of
does
this.
the red and green herb do that the green herb does not?
The red herb, it increases the potency, so you just get healed more.
Ah. As opposed to taking, what, like 2 green herb?
I think so, yeah. It's like a full heal.
Ah.
And then eventually we'll find blue herbs, which cure poison.
Huh.
And then future games bring in yellow herbs, and
they make Superman less vulnerable to the red rays of alien suns.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Superman was an important part of the Resident Evil franchise.
Tell me he wasn't.
I can't, because he was.
He was. Chemical to use on plants. Gee, if only there was like one word that described what that was.
Can you think of one?
Fertilizer?
But it kills them.
Weed killer.
There we go.
Okay.
So now we're
Chemical to use on plant. Translation is an art, and some people just don't have the knack for it.
But to be fair, can't
To
say
be
I'm...
fair.
To be fair.
First of all.
First of all. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah. You're not an actually.
Huh?
Actually.
No, I'm not one of those people that are, I'm not one of those people that, that translate things.
Oh, yeah, I can barely speak English.
Yeah, if I suck at my own language.
As I think you just proved you had to.
Yep.
Okay.
So, we got a little note in here.
Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. Well, that's a bad idea. As far as I could tell, the mutt is always hanging on the second-floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for the both of us. John Tolman.
Looks like it worked out super well for the both
Yeah,
of you.
I mean, if only someone brought a gun to this mansion and just shoot the fucking dog.
Speaking of which, I just remembered we still have to go back and get a certain something.
All right.
I'm gonna go do that.
All right, you go do that. It actually reminds me of the show Atlanta, the Donald Glover show, when he's like directing or producing or whatever. And there's an episode where all the people go to a gun range, and this dude shoots at a target that's shaped like a dog, and they're all horrified about it. And he's like, "You're shooting at targets shaped like people. How is that any better?"
I do remember you telling me about
good.
this now.
That's pretty good.
Alright, so I think... Oh.
What's up, Zambo?
So I think we go back in here, and then we gotta go to a... Yep, I'm going the right way. Oh wait, that was the door.
Well, all right then.
So,
We've been recording for a long time.
so this room looks kinda...
Weird.
Yeah.
Is this where you get crushed?
This is, I believe this is the room. Because we're gonna go into the next room, and there's a little something for us on the wall in there.
Is it a Shogun?
It is a Shogun.
Nice. Will you take the shotgun?
Hell yeah, but oh, what is this?
If only I had, like, literally anything else I could put back on this thing.
You know those those moments in Hanna-Barbera cartoons where you can tell when something in the background is going to move.
Oh, yeah, it's the only thing in the background that's in the pre-rendered background that's animated.
Yeah, that was one of those moments just now.
If only I could, like, put a statue on this thing and weigh it down.
Well, what we're supposed to do is get a...
broken shotgun.
Yeah.
Like, that's in every Resident Evil game, I think.
And,